I've talked in previous posts about the change process and laid out what it is. And bottom line, the important part is to recognize if someone is pre-decision to change or post-decision to change. So in this post, I'm going to talk about what that looks like and how do you know the difference. Now, I hate doing home maintenance, and I have had the light on the front step outside of my house out for several weeks. And so it gets a little dark on the front step, and I hate fixing that stuff. I would much rather do a video, write a PowerPoint, do something other than to go get a screwdriver, take the little plate off, figure out what kind of light bulb I need, run to the hardware store and fix it. I mean, I just don't like doing it, so I let it sit. So a couple of days ago, we had some friends over, and it was dark outside, and there's other lights on in my driveway, so I wasn't too concerned about it. But then I opened up the front door, I looked out, and sure enough, the step was dark, and I felt a little guilty. Now, if you would have come to me and said, hey, Phil, it's not too hard to get a screwdriver, or, if you take that little plate off, you can fix this, I probably would have nodded politely, but I would have been maybe a little annoyed. And maybe it's just guilt. I don't know, but I wasn't ready to hear it, and I wasn't ready to fix it. See, at that point, I'm pre-decision. I know there's a problem, but I haven't decided to actually do anything about it. Now, my friends coming over and having a dark raised my awareness up a little bit higher and made me a little bit closer to making a decision to fix it. But I'm pre-decision. So let me explain how you can recognize pre versus post decision. Let's talk about a couple. Let's say someone comes over and one of them says something like, I hate that we fight so much. All right, now you could ask questions, but they haven't decided on making any change. So one of the things that you want to look for is in post-decision is a clear problem and a desire to fix it. You hear the difference? A clear problem and a desire to fix it. So if someone says, yeah, I don't like that we fight, they're just stating a problem. They're like me knowing my light bulb is out. Doesn't mean they want to fix it. Now maybe they do and they just haven't expressed it. So you can ask additional questions. But let's say instead they sit down and go, wow, we really need to learn some conflict management skills because we just fight so much. Clear problem, desire to act, to change it. See the difference? One is just a problem. One is saying, I want help to change it. That's post-decision. Now, in a real conversation, you can always ask clarifying questions and say, well, what do you think? Tell me more about this. And you can ask their spouse because their spouse might be in a different spot. So 3 suggestions. Look for a desire to act. Maybe they don't know what that should look like, but they're looking for help. They want to change. They've made a decision. That's the first suggestion. Suggestion number 2, you can ask clarifying questions. So you could say, have you thought through any solutions? Or, what's the impact if you don't change it? What's the consequence if you do change it? Are there advantages to changing it? You can ask those types of questions. And if they are post-decision, they'll probably have some pretty good answers. Sometimes I just said, is this a big problem? Is this something you want to work on or not? And they might just be kind of in a recognition phase. So second one is ask clarifying questions if you aren't sure. And the third suggestion I have would be to confirm it with their partner. Remember, there's 2 people. And one person might go, yes, obviously we need it. That's why I'm here. We can't live like this. I need help. And the other person might go, it's not that big a deal. I know I got a problem, I got a light out in the front step, so what? So ask clarifying questions and ask the spouse, do you agree? Where are you at? Now, if they're both kind of post-decision, now you take different tactics. And I will go into what those tactics look like. But stay tuned for my next post. My next post is going to be on the 3 Ds. And these are behaviors that you as a marriage mentor will see when people are pre-decision. And I just want you to be prepared for those. So watch for my next post.